Next instruction number 10. That is div AB, that is division of A and B. Function division or divide. What is the operation? Operation behind the register accumulator A and B is, this is storing of data A and B, 15 to 8, 7 to 0. If I am going to divide accumulator A and register B, the data will be stored like this. Lower byte of a data will be stored in B register and higher byte will be stored in the accumulator. That means remainder and quotient. Quotient will be stored in your accumulator. Quotient will be stored in accumulator and the remainder will be stored in the register B. That is the meaning of this A and B. 0 to 7 lower byte will be stored with a B register, that is remainder, and accumulator it will be stored with a higher byte, that is bits from 8 to 15. Okay, when we are going to divide A and B, output will be stored in the A and B only. Okay, for example, initially I am going to load some data to A and load some data to accumulator B. Okay, take as data, direct data if you take, and it will be going to divide A and B. Then A is stored with a quotient and B is stored with a remainder. Okay, before A and B have some data, that will be erased and it will be going to store with the new data. Whatever the output we are going to get, that will be stored in your accumulator and the B register. Okay, that is the concept of division of A and B. Next, take the description. Take the description. Division of AB divides the unsigned 8-bit integer, content of accumulator by the unsigned 8-bit integer content of B register. I will repeat. It divides the unsigned 8-bit integer content of accumulator by the unsigned 8-bit integer content of B register. The accumulator receives the integer part of the quotient. Register B receives the integer part of the remainder. Register B receives the integer part of the remainder. The carry and overflow flags will be cleared. The carry and the overflow flag will be cleared. Can you try this example? I will give an example. What is the answer after execution? ಏನ್ರಿ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತೇನ್ರಿ? ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತೋ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಿಲ್ವಾ? See, if you people are not speaking anything, it's very difficult to continue. Whether you are trying or not, whether you are getting or not, how could I know? Okay, no problem. Okay, take A value and B value. You can divide, and whatever the output you are going to get, write it in the after execution. Like that, some examples I will give. You can try it. You can write the after execution and before execution output. Next, I will go with the next instruction. Increment A. Increment A. Operation. Accumulator A will be stored with accumulator plus 1. I'm going to take example. Increment A before execution A is equal to 0, 1. After execution A is equal to 0, 2. The next instruction is increment Rn. Operation behind this is whatever the data we are going to store in the register Rn. It could be Rn plus 1, and the equivalent example will be increment of R0. Before execution, if R0 is equal to 30H, after execution R0 is equal to 31H. Next example, next instruction, 13th. Increment direct. The operation behind this instruction is we are going to store the data in the direct with respect to direct plus 1. The flags are affected, none of the flags is affected. Example, if I am going to take increment 40H, before execution, the 40H location, the data will be 1. After execution, at the 40H location, the data will be incremented. Then the next instruction is increment at Ri. Ri may be R0 or R1. The flags, none of the flags is affected. In the operation, if I am going to store the data in Ri, that will be Ri plus 1. The example for the given instruction is increment at R0. Increment at R0. Before execution, R0 is equal to 80H, 80H is equal to 01. After execution, R0 is equal to 80H and 80H becomes 02. Next will be increment DPTR. Increment DPTR. Operation function will be increment data pointer. Function is increment of data pointer, and the operation behind this DPTR data pointer is DPTR plus 1. Make a note of description. This instruction increments the 16-bit register content of DPTR by 1. This is the only 16-bit register. This is the only 16-bit register that can be incremented. Example for this, increment DPTR before execution. First example, DPTR is equal to 16FF, DPH is equal to 16, DPL is equal to FF. After execution, DPTR becomes 1700H and DPH is equal to 17, DPL is equal to 00. Like I said, for the same instruction, you try for the DPTR 00FF. This is before execution. You try for after execution, and also try for DPH and DPL for the before execution, and DPH and DPL for the after execution also. These are the different increment instructions. Next we'll have decrement instructions. Decrement instructions. Next, instruction number 16, decrement A. Decrement A. Here, function is decrement. Function is decrement. Here, operation with respect to decrement instruction is, we are going to store the data after decrement. It will be in accumulator A -1. Flags are affected, none. Before execution, if A is equal to 0.5, after execution, A is equal to 0.4. Next, decrement Rn. The operation behind this, the data will be stored in the register that Rn minus of 1. Then with respect to this example, if I am going to take decrement R0, before execution R0 is equal to ATH. In ATH we have a data 0.5. After execution, R0 is having the same address location, but the data in the ATH location will be decremented by 1. Next, you can try for decrement direct and decrement at RI and decrement DPTR. You can try for these instructions. Next we'll go with the next instruction, decimal adjustment accumulator after addition, DA space A, decimal adjustment accumulator after addition. Function, you can write the function decimal adjust accumulator after addition. Here flags are affected, means which are the flags, carry flag, auxiliary carry flag will be affected in the decimal adjustment accumulator instruction. Take description for this above instruction. It's an important instruction. Many times they ask in the exam for 6 marks. Only this instruction. You have to explain in detail of this instruction. This, make a note of this. This instruction is used after addition of BCD numbers. After addition of BCD numbers, to convert the result back to BCD, the data is adjusted. In the following two possible cases. That is, first one, it adds 6 to the lower 4 bits of accumulator. It add 6 to the lower 4 bits of accumulator if it is greater than 9. If it is greater than 9, or if auxiliary carry is equal to 1. If auxiliary carry is equal to 1. Second one, it also adds 6 to the upper 4 bits of accumulator. Upper 4 bits of accumulator if it is greater than 9, or if carry is equal to 1. If carry is equal to 1. The operation behind this, first one, if A3 to A0 is greater than 9, or auxiliary carry is equal to 1, then A3 to 0 is stored with A3 to 0 plus 6. The second condition, if A7 to 4 is greater than 9, or a carry flag is equal to 1, then A7 to 3 is stored with A7 to 4 plus 6. Example, move A, hash 47H, move B, move B, 38H, or else it is lengthy. You can do one thing, move A, 47, then add A, hash 38. Here one instructions will be reduced. After adding decimal adjustment accumulator. Here A is equal to 47, and if I am going to add A is equal to 47H plus 38H, it will be 7F, I think, 7FH. If you have calculators, you can try it, or if you are not interested, you can, don't worry, I will write the answer. So you can make a note, or you can take a snapshot. Invalid BCD. Why? Because upper will be greater than 9. If I am going to add 6 to this, after A is equal to 85H, this is a valid BCD. Okay, like this you can try for some other examples. I will write. You can write some, try some examples. That is first one. This is second one. Move A, hash 29H, add A, hash 18H, decimal adjustment accumulator. You can carry the performance. On the third one, move A, hash 52H, add A, hash 91H, decimal adjustment accumulator. Move A, hash 54H, add A, hash 87H, decimal adjustment accumulator. Okay, I want all these solutions in the assignment book. Please make a note of this and write the solution in the assignment book. It carries some marks. It has some weightage. Okay, we'll move to next instruction, that is subtraction with borrow of accumulator. Instruction number 22, I think. SUBB A comma source byte. The function is subtract with borrow. Here some of the flags will be affected, that is over flag, auxiliary carry and carry flag. And the operation behind this instruction is we are going to store the data in accumulator after accumulator minus byte of data, source byte minus of carry. Or also we can also take this accumulator will stored with a accumulator A minus of byte minus of carry. Okay, then take the description for the given example, for the given instruction is SUBB, subtract the source byte, and the carry flag from the accumulator, and it will be store the result in the accumulator. SUBB instruction sets the carry flag according to the following steps. That is, first one, destination byte is greater than source byte. Here carry flag is equal to 0, then the result is positive. Then destination byte is equal to source byte, carry flag is equal to 0. The result is 0. In the third case, destination byte is less than source byte. The carry flag will be 1. The result is negative. At that time, we need to go for 2's complement. I think you are very familiar with 1's complement and 2's complement in your digital logic. You can refer once so that it will be very easy to solve these kind of instructions. Then try some instructions based on the SUBB, subtraction with borrow of your accumulator. Next we'll go for a next instruction, that is exchange instruction. Instruction number will be 23, I think. Exchange A comma Rn. Okay, operation behind this instruction is we are going to interchange the data from accumulator to register and register to accumulator. Here none of the flags affected. Why? Because we are going to shuffle the data. We are going to swap the data. Example exchange A comma R2. Before execution, A is equal to FF, R2 is equal to 11. After execution, A is equal to 11H and R2 is equal to FFH. Take next instruction. Next instruction. Exchange A comma direct. A comma direct. We'll have operation. Operation for this is whatever the content in the accumulator, we're going to exchange with a direct. Okay, see the example. Example for this exchange A comma 40H. Before execution, we have A is equal to FF. In the 40H location, we have 11H. After execution, A becomes 11H, 40H becomes FFH. This is about your exchange A comma direct. Next we have exchange A comma at RI. Give some time. Okay. Next take instruction is exchange A comma at RI. Here I am go operation. Interchange the data from accumulator to register RI. Example exchange A comma at RI with respect to the program move move 40H comma #11 move R1 comma #40H move A comma #FFH. Now exchange A comma at RI. Before execution, in 40H location we have a data 11. The accumulator we have a data FFH. After execution, the 40H location, it will be interchanged with your accumulator data FF and accumulator will be 11H. Like this, these instructions will be working. Next instruction, 26th instruction, exchange data A comma at RI. Sorry, not data, it is a digit. Exchange digit. Take the description for this. The exchange D instruction. Exchange only the lower nibble of accumulator. That is bit 3 to 0. with the lower nibble of the RAM location pointed by RI. The higher order nibbles bit 7 to 4 of each registers are not affected. Take the example for this example. Exchange digit of A comma at RI. I will write the code. Move A comma hash FFH. Move R1 comma hash 50H. Move 50H comma hash 00H. Now exchange digit of A comma at R1. For this instruction, we will write the execution here. Before execution, A is loaded with FF and R1 is loaded with 50 and 50H will be loaded with 00. After execution, A is equal to F0, R1 is equal to 50H and 50H is equal to 0FH. Here, whatever the value here, this will be going to interchange. Lower byte of data will be interchanged. That is exchange digit of A comma at RI. That is A is moved with FF and move R1 comma 50. This is the address location we are going to move to R1. For this address we are going to load the data 00. Now we are going to exchange the lower byte of a data with respect to 50H and the accumulator. Okay, I think everyone understood. We'll move to next instruction. That is instruction number 27. Can you try this? Move dptr comma hash 16-bit value. Here function will be, we are going to load the data pointer with a 16-bit content. Okay, the data pointer is loaded with the 16-bit content of the indicated value. That is DPH register holds the higher order byte and DPL will be holds the lower order byte. Here the operation behind this, dptr is added with the data 0 to 15, dph and dpl is loaded with the as data of 15 to 8. This will be loaded with as data of 7 to 0. Okay, you can try this example, that is move dptr comma hash 1 2 3 4. After executing this instruction, after execution we have dph will be 12 and dpl will be 34. Next we'll have move X. Next instruction, move X at destination byte to source byte. The description for this is function is moving of external data. This instruction transfers the data between external memory and the register accumulator. Hence we are going to use the operand that will be X we are going to use. That is the operander X. The address of external memory location being accessed can be with respect to the 16-bit or it may be 8-bit data. The operation behind this is operation with respect to accumulator will be loaded with a register addressing. Okay, we'll take one example. Move X A comma at R0 at R0. Okay, we'll have some small program. Move R0 comma hash 50H move 50H comma hash FFH. Move X A comma at R0. Okay, before execution it will be R0 is equal to 50H is equal to FFH, and accumulator will be neglected. We don't have any data in the accumulator. After execution of this, we are going to load it with accumulator will be FF, then R0 will be your address location of 50H and 50H will be loaded with FF. This is the meaning. Okay. Next we'll have next instruction, that is 29. Move A comma at DPTR. The next instruction, move X at RI comma A. And the last instruction, move X at DPTR comma A. These are like similar instructions. You can try it in the home and make a note of these things in the assignment book. Next class we will start with the logical instructions. Okay, this completes your arithmetic instructions. Whatever the things we are going to do up to Saturday, it will be covered for your first IA. You should prepare everything for the first IA. Okay, I will take attendance. Please answer your attendance.